Hey guys, Ricardo here. Welcome to the Blog Tech Tips. And of course, guys, today I'm going to show you to set up the internet on your phone, specifically the iPhone, or to enter your internet settings so you can actually have mobile data. Now, by default, on most carriers, the settings will be pushed to your phone, and you'll usually be given some form of text message. So go ahead and check your text messages for any auto install settings that might be pushed to the phone, which can be simply installed by just stopping and applying the settings, or of course you may be given instructions. Now I'm going to show you how to do this manually. To achieve this manually, go ahead and go to settings. Once you're in settings, go over to mobile data, tap, make sure the mobile data is on, and next you're going to go down to the option that says on screen mobile data network. Once you tap, you'll be given this screen, and you can see here, guys, there is a bunch of settings, and of course the key ones here is usually the APN, and of course you'll notice that it shows you for MMS, it shows you for personal hotspot, and so on. But of course, if you go through, you will simply be given the information right here. You'll just need to be able to place in the key features such as the MMSC, MMS proxy, MMS max message, and of course all of these particular settings. It will vary according to your carrier. Now, for example, in my carrier here, it's going to be different, so do not copy mine, as depending on where you are in the world, you would need specific settings for your carrier. Let's use a very popular US carrier such as Sprint. So if we were to go over to or look at the settings for Sprint, you may notice here these are the settings. Notice for Sprint it says the name is going to be Sprint, APN is going to be cinet.specs, proxy is blank, username blank, server not set, MSC blank, MMS proxy, and of course you go through. You can write these down, preferably somewhere where you can actually see them, or on another phone or a computer, and then of course as seen here, you'll enter the data into the fields, and once you're finished, guys, you can go ahead and go back. Now of course, just in case you did not do this or you made a mistake, you can always hit the reset option and go back to default settings. Now let's say, for example, you have another carrier, you can always go to Google, and once you're on Google, you can simply type in for example, this will be the default. You can type in, for example, Sprint, AT&T, and of course Verizon, or whatever it might be. Just simply type in your carrier's name and search for the internet settings. Once you do that, what's going to happen is that there should be some reference to the settings where you can actually get the settings and input them manually in the field that I showed you earlier. And of course, that's how you set up your internet. Once it's all set up, you should be able to start browsing. You should see the symbol that you're connected to your carrier's data network, and once you're connected to your carrier's data network, you can always start browsing. Messages should start coming in and so on. If you have any issues, contact your carrier and they should be able to give you those settings as well in case you're having problems. Alright guys, I got it from Blog Tech Tips. Saying bye until next time. Show you how to set up the internet on your iPhone or your mobile device. Bye guys.